part hair as shown in the video. First secure in your top lock with the duckbill clips, then part off your sides. Anything above and in front of your ear goes into your sides. Once that's done, I turn around to show you the back. I divide that into 3 vertical sections. Secure those with the duckbill clips as well. Once all the hair is parted off into sections, return to your top lock and divide into 3 even sections as shown in the video. Thoroughly brush out the section and then divide it into 3 strips, and then I secure the first 2 out of the way and start in the very back, the very last one in the row, and then I brush it out again, wet it with a lot of body setting lotion. It's diluted in the spray bottle, and then I also use the curling mousse that I showed in the beginning of the video. Thoroughly wet the hair, make sure you get the tips, comb it out again and all the way through, and then bring your tips together. I show that in the video as well. That's called ribboning. It'll help you have a little bit better result. You could even use perm papers here. It really helps you to get a nice roll. I don't happen to have perm papers for this one. You don't have to use them, but they can be helpful. So do that, and then make sure you pay attention to which direction the roller is being placed. So I'm rolling this one towards my face. This whole row, you will roll in the same direction towards the face. Once you've completed the first row of your top lock, proceed to divide it off and go to your second layer. Clip the extra stuff out of the way, and then go ahead and start doing the same thing, but you're going to want to roll it away from your face. So continue with that for the rest of that row, rolling away from the face. And then for the next row, you do the same thing, but roll it towards your face again. So when you brush this out later, you'll have an alternating wave pattern. Kind of helps to set it in place. For the sides, roll the top layer away from the face, and then the next layer towards the face, and then the very, very bottom rollers you're going to roll underneath. So you're going to roll them towards your chin as shown in the video. Repeat the same pattern for the right side of the head. I'm not going to show in the video, but you roll the top layer away from your face, next layer towards your face, and then roll the other side underneath. Once you've completed that, move on towards the back. For the back of the head, I simply section off and then roll each piece under. So All of them will be rolled in the same direction. I'll show you the first three, and then I'm going to hop ahead so that I can show you how to install the hairnet once you're completed. For the hairnet, bring it around all of your rollers and secure it in place around and bring it around your ears and tuck it so that it's comfortable. Sometimes if you want a little ridge in the front, when the rollers are rolled towards your face, you can pull the top of the hairnet up so that it's tight under the roller. That'll help to create a little ridge right there. But you could do that if you don't like an indentation there from the hairnet or it's bothering you in any spots. You can simply put a cotton ball there. I find that's a really comfortable trick, especially to sleep in. So I do that, put that on, and then I use the drying bandana to kind of secure it overnight. Just tie it as shown in the video. As for the dryer, I've got an old salon dryer from the 1990s. I think it's like an Aries 800 or something like that. It gets really nice and hot. I know most people don't really have that dryer. You can still achieve this without it. I usually sleep overnight in my rollers. I use the satin sleep cap. It helps keep it from getting frizzy and coming out of place in the middle of the night. So after I get up, I check it for dryness, kind of see how the curls are. I'll cover that in the part 2 of the video series. But after that, a lot of times in the morning, I'll get up and sit under the dryer for about 20 minutes and drink coffee. So you could do this with a blow dryer or just let it air dry longer. If it's taking way too long to get dry, or there's pieces that are unevenly dry, then you're probably rolling your sections too big. So always pay attention to how big your sections are. They also it also affects how big your curl will be, and if you don't roll it tightly enough, or if you roll it, really loose. So you want to try and maintain an even tension and consistency throughout your set, and it'll definitely give you better results.